On top of the morning to you this morning, wherever you're watching from. Hope you're having yourself a cup of coffee or a cup of tea. So one cup of coffee or tea, then I'll go. Yes, I'm in the state of Georgia, and it's on the what do you call it now? Cool side. It's 61 degrees, so it's not that cold. As you could see, the morning is lighting out already. So come journey with me. Business owners are crying out that they are losing businesses because of tariff and ICE. So a lot of businesses start to cry out because ICE is harassing their employee. So the employers they start to come out and talk about it, that they're losing a lot of their workers. One of the reasons why they're losing their workers is because if they're on a job site, and they happen to leave the job site to go get material or to go get lunch, they have been harassed by ICE. So there's a lot of people instead of going to work, they staying home. So if you look at the construction market, construction industry is getting a big hit. And what I tell you, now a lot of the projects, instead of it take a year, it's gonna take more than a year to complete because you don't have enough workers. And as we see where tariff is putting the price on consumers. So inflation is getting higher. And every day we see where inflation is going through the roof. Whenever time you go to the groceries or the supermarket, see where everything starts to raise. If you used to pay like a dollar, just like the dollar store, it's not Dollar General anymore. It's $1.25. Our family dollar. It's not dollar anymore. It's $1.25. So everything raised. And if you get in anything from a foreign country, if you're getting anything from a foreign country, any goods coming from a foreign country, you're paying 10 up to 20, 30% based on the goods that you're purchasing, based on the country it's coming from. Because every country have different tariffs. We know that Jamaica and the Caribbean it's 10%. The president was boasting that, yeah, our economy is doing good. We're taking in trillions of dollars from tariff. But when you do your research, it don't work like that. The only people getting from the tariff is the overseas businesses, but not in America. Carlo, blessings to you. Vaslia, Vaslian, blessings to you and your family. Vaslian, Gravina. So is it our president not telling us the truth that tariff is causing inflation? Because he keep on blaming Joe Biden, but under Joe Biden, the economy was stable. They did have a lot of jobs creation. A lot of job was created. But under his administration, he firing so much people, you can't even count. Now they stop show the statistic, like how much you hire for the month. They don't show that no more. California, Miami, California, desert. Yeah, you are far away from Georgia. I'm in Georgia, so it's like the opposite side of the country. But yes, inflation is causing the economy and tariff. A lot of business owners are starting to complain that we're going out of business. So the small business can't keep up anymore, can't hold up. And small business is what make America great. And for a businessman like the president, you think he'll do more for small businesses. But no, he don't think of the small business. Because if he did think of the small businesses, he wouldn't bring in tariff. But people of every state need to complain to your congressman or woman or your senators about tariff, scale back tariff. When you have an uncaring government, this is what happened to the people. We're just recovering from COVID-19, where they raised the price of wheat and food. The price of food goes up in COVID, and the price they never drop back the price for food. And then we have this president come in and he boasts and brag about tariff. Now all the congressmen or women or senators, they're the one who, yeah, Mr. President, yeah, we can have tariff on this country. We can bargain. But he used the American people for pawn because he's the one he's not paying for them. He must get allowance for food and all of that. So it's not costing anything. It's the poorer class and the lower class that's we costing everything. And every day you see it on the news. But they're not telling us the truth because they don't want America to get go into a panic. Tariff not benefiting the economy. It's not boosting the economy. It's only driving inflation. Because if you used to spend $400 for a family of four for grocery for the month, now it's double. It's $800 per month for grocery. So now you're spending $800, so it's double. So let's do the maths. Your pay don't increase. So for you to spending 800 or $400 more per month, you're gonna be in a bind. You're gonna cut a lot of things out. But you can't cut out supplement. You can't cut out nutrient because in order for you to work, you have to nourish your body. People are eating out less now because of tariff. They say, yeah, we can't afford to eat out like before because, hey, if I used to pay $15 for a 7 ounce salmon, now it's $22. So that's $7 different. But as we see every day, it's just getting worse by the second. Not by the minute, but by the second. People are marching and protesting for ICE. But what people should have marched about is march about tariff. Because tariff is what driving inflation. Because everybody was tariff gonna boost the economy. See on the side of the street, just look on there, you see a lot of people sitting at with a lot of clothes on the street. And they're boasting, yeah, our economy is the best in the world, number one economy in the world. but statistics don't show that. We have to face reality. We didn't hear the president talk about tariff anymore. He used to boast about tariff. Our economy is losing billions of dollars because of tariff. Just for instance, just look with him and with Canada and US. They used to build ships for Canada. Used to be what 200 and something billion dollars because he threatened Canada with tariff. Mark Carney said, "You know what? Let's move the market somewhere else." So they, instead of dealing with US, they deal with Canada. They deal with China. So you know what? Let's deal with China. So they move the market to somewhere else. So now America lose out. So you think we see anyone start to get laid off yet? Hmm. Just wait and see where when other countries start to, hey, we're not doing business with America no more because tariff is costing our economy, and move their business elsewhere. Once they move their business elsewhere, and hey, a lot of people gonna have to get laid off. So a lot of business gonna be closed. And once a lot of business start to be closed, that's the time, hey, America gonna be under so much pressure. They're gonna try to roll back tariff, but it's too late. It's gonna be too late. President said let America great again, but he said let the rich richer. And that's what is happening. This economy, the only people who's benefiting is the rich and wealthy. Oh, where are you watching from this morning? Is it warm? Where you watching from? What's the weather like? In Atlanta, Georgia, it's what 62 degrees, so it's warming up real nice. You could wind your window down. It's feel nice. It's gonna warm up to what 76. So we have a few more weeks of cold weather. Few more weeks to go. The birds and the squirrels, they are running about and flying about. Got to tell you, it's gonna be a beautiful day today. Once you see the birds, they're flying about. It's gonna be a beautiful day. So whatever you do, just remember, keep the faith. You are alive and well, and kicking like Van Damme. Blessings, more love, more life, more health, more wealth, more strength. Thank you for watching Tampa underscore 1960 TV, where we keep you up with what's going on in the neck of our world. Remember, love thyself. Because if you don't love self, you won't love your neighbor. Blessings.